Welcome to my no viewer, not monetized channel. So I upload voiceover on manga that I translated, and you can turn on the English subtitles for a better experience, but I might not upload on time when the video uploads, so it might take like 1 or 2 days after that. I'll try my best, and yeah, just jump into the video and enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome back to Manga Monday. So let's just jump right into chapter 82. Oh wow, this is such a gorgeous dress. And it's so sparkly. This is a dress made out of ruby. And it's see-through. What are you thinking, Lazio? The first step as of being a prisoner is to abandon everything in the past. Take off the dresses of Western Empire and put on Saga's traditional clothing. Oh, this reminds me of how his clothes were teared off and he was forced to wear Western Empire's clothing when he first arrived Western Empire, when he was young. Are you doing the same thing to Sienna right now? This is Saga's traditional clothing? But others wear those. Are you joking? Who wants to wear this kind of clothes with only mesh and gemstone all over? And it's see-through. Prisoners don't have the right to refuse. Unless you want to be my lover. I don't know why, but it's kind of giving me 50 Shades of Grey kind of vibes. Don't look at me with such passionate eyes. You know that I can't do it now. Help her to put it on. Don't come close. Don't touch me. Be careful. If you hurt her, I'll end your lives. Dare not, dare not. Those scary eyes. Lady, please cooperate with us. I have elderlies and children in my family. I haven't been in love yet. I want to live a few more years. Please, please. Lazio is kind of a dictator in his country? I'm not sure. He seems kind of cruel and not really easily approached. Yeah, this is a grudge between us. Why blame this maid? Damn it. Ooh, he looks back. Oh wow, it looks pretty good. Giving me kind of Romeo and Juliet's vibes, especially the hair kind of headband design. I must look weird. I should change it back. Oh. Beautiful. But I don't think it's suitable for me at all. How come? Ruby complements your skin complexion. And I remember you liked the ruby on my sword. Do you remember that when I first arrived in the Western Empire, they forced me to wear Western Empire clothes? That's what I said. I feel like he's going to do the same thing to Sienna, just try to, try to revenge what happened to him. They surrounded me. It was such a childhood trauma. Wanted to strip my clothes and dignity. But I stopped them. Teacher Mueller also protected you. Father allowed you to wear half of Saga clothing in the end. Yes, half of the right to wear my own clothing. But I'm a complete person. Do you really think I'll be grateful for having half of the right? His own clothing is a huge part of his own identity. And I do need to admit that Western Empire is super racist, and Sienna needs to realize it. But I feel like instead of having an argument, they really need to talk to each other what really happened to them and sort things out. Maybe they still cannot accept each other because how Sienna didn't arrive in time and most of his army died, and how Lazio slaughtered the village. But they really do need to talk to each other. You think that giving half of the rights and dignity are already a gift to me. But Sienna, wearing that half of the robe, what I feel is not respect, but sarcasm and humiliation. That's true. Even though it looks good on him, he didn't say that he liked it. Freedom, equality, and peace should not be your gift and mercy towards us. Saga will no longer need to depend on any country. Theodorians will never dare to despise my people. But I feel like Lazio is kind of going to extreme. You already know that it's Sienna. So Do you forgive her? Looking at him like this, I feel sad and want to cry. He's yelling at me, but seems to ask me for help. If I don't reach out to help, he'll fall deep into dark abyss. That hateful abyss. Stand by my side, Sienna. But this is not allowed. Between the Western Empire and me, choose me. I cannot love him anymore. Okay, that's the end of chapter 82. There's just a lot more conflict after her identity revealed. I just hope that they just tell each other what they're experiencing. Maybe it's hard because they still don't trust each other. I don't know. Also, I'm curious what will happen to Muller and Neotis when they go back to Western Empire. See you guys next Monday, and thank you for watching.